We are looking at some of the recommendations, very laudable recommendations that came out from Justice Way Electoral Committee report, which was actually thrown out. I mentioned 3 of them. But basically, it is our concern that our belief is that violence should not actually determine electoral outcome. 2, burden of electoral financing needs to be examined because you have seen that money is playing a lot of rules in the electoral process. So certainly the burden of electoral financing needs to be examined. Courts should not also determine electoral outcome. We have seen also in many cases where courts will actually pronounce winners, and where people lost, they will say, let's go to court or let's meet to court. So the reform should be that courts will not actually determine our electoral outcome. 2, the issue of deployment of technology, because in the 5th industrial revolution, certainly technology will play a major role. So it is our belief that deployment of technology to ensure that the transmission of results is done in real time from polling units certainly will assist very greatly. And electoral reforms generally will build public confidence in the electoral process. And this is what we are pushing for alongside Nigerians, because you remember that in the last general election, some glitches were actually observed or noted. Even INEC confirmed that. So those are the problems. It should be a dynamic process. And therefore, every election cycle, we should be able to identify challenges and problems, and we should be able to fix them before the next cycle election. Doing it very close to the election also is not helpful, because time is of essence. We are approaching 2016, 2027, 2026 now, and we have less than 2 years actually to the next cycle of general election. So it is expected that time is of essence, and we should push all those reforms. I think Parliament should actually drive the process alongside with the citizens, but time is of essence. But broadly, those that we think will help the electoral process and certainly will build people's confidence, public confidence, and we then consolidate our democracy.